Bill aimed at getting more Wisconsinites back to work passed the state assembly today. It will expand eligibility for the Transitional Jobs and Transform Milwaukee Jobs programs. Those programs help thousands of at-risk individuals, including those recently released from prison and non-custodial parents, gain valuable work experience. Currently, hundreds are turned away because they must be unemployed for at least 4 weeks or still receiving unemployment benefits. The new bill removes these barriers, allowing more people to enter the workforce each year. It now moves to the state Senate for further consideration.